Hello Aquarius, welcome to your reading for April the 11th to the 24th. I'm going to do a Celtic Cross reading. It's going to be a general reading. Please do like, subscribe, share, tell other people about this website, this channel. I do think it's a slightly different one because I use the True Black deck. There's not a lot of people using that. And it has some slightly different readings. And also I'm just getting back into tarot, so I'm just getting my head around this as well. So that's why sometimes some of the cards make me pause and think, and I just have to. I haven't quite settled with this deck the same way as I have with the Rider-Waite deck that I've had for nearly 30 years now. But we're going to jump into it, Aquarius. Let's see what we get. And thank you for being here. I know it's early days for the channel and there aren't very many of you, so every single person I appreciate. So hopefully the, I don't know, 20, 30 people who viewed this one will find something of interest. Do let me know in the comments as well, and we'll just jump straight in. So we start off with the Knight of Cups, a very fey individual. If you look at his armour, it's not really fit for purpose. You know, he's got no chest armour. He's got some really awkward shapes. He's even got his eyes covered up because he's not interested in the real world. He's more interested in fantasy and, you know, imagination is a big deal here. And if you think about it, we can't create something, we can't build something till we've imagined it. So it's a very important role, but it can sometimes be a little bit, for crying out loud, you know, get with the real world. Well, they don't have to get rid of the real world. So that's worth noting. Just checking my microphone's on because I did a reading before and it wasn't. So anyway, we're on. Crossing that fantastic Three of Pentacles, we've got one pentacle is dropping soil, one pentacle is dropping seeds, and one dropping water, and together they're making an oak tree. I mean, it's a fantastic, powerful image. Yeah, it's about growth, it's about development, it's also about working together, so that's nice to see. Ace of Cups in the near past, that's really good. That's an important start. Wishes and dreams coming through. Those poppies are dreams, and you're watering those with your you know, energy and intent. You can't hope something's going to happen and then do nothing about it. You have to do something about it. But it is an important announcement with the dove with the crown on there coming through. Nostalgia, just be careful you don't look at things in the past with rose-coloured glasses. You know, you can look at this particular image has got sweets in the cups. So they're delicious, but they're not going to fill you up, they're not going to sustain you. So they're a sweet treat rather than, you know, the porridge that we need all day, every day. Down at the bottom, we've got the Knight of Swords. This is all about someone kind of clattering in and not in a bad way, but just, you know, there's all these rich messages behind him. He's kind of come through with two swords and he's like, ta-da, I'm here. So it's a big event, it's a lot of noise. And that's how you see the root of the matter at the moment. And then at the head, we've got the fantastic Strength card. Love, love, love this card. This isn't physical strength. This is standing up against the oppressor. You know, it's having that real, solid, no, this isn't going to happen. I mean, in this particular card, she's standing between the coiled snake, this massive snake, because it literally cannot stand up for itself. So she's doing it for him, or her, or it. Two of Pentacles is your situation, how you see it. So there's a bit of a balancing act going on here, and you're doing really well. You know, you're managing it. If it was finances, I'd say yeah, you're handling it. If it's a love situation, you're managing that as well. But it's not long term. You know, you can't balance like that forever. This ferret's doing a great job, but he's not going to do that for week after week after week. So just be wary. Another knight, that's 3 out of the 4 knights here. Knight of Wands. She doesn't have a sword, she has a shield. Bashes away and very brash, very courageous. And that's external forces. So there's some situation there that's kind of kicked the door down. So you've got it there and there. Not sure if this is a love reading or not. It veers towards that a little bit more than a career one, but we'll see. 7 of Wands. This is someone immovable. I call it the lighthouse card. That's you in the middle. You're cast iron, and then you've got these swords, staffs, twigs, branches, all sort of smashing against you. It's like, good luck trying to beat this one. So that's a great card to have in that position as well. Kind of very, very similar to the Strength card there. That's in your hopes and fears. Final outcome, star, wish, promise, being in control of conscious, subconscious, as above, so below. Really good outcome card. So yeah, Aquarius, that's a fantastic read. Bottom of the deck, 3 of Cups, celebration, joy, to go with the 3 of Pentacles there. We could stop this now, and I would say this is just going to be a great week for you next week. But why don't we just take it a little bit deeper and see, get some clarification on those as well. So on top of the Fey Knight of Pentacles, Fey Knight of Cups, sorry. There's a Knight of Pentacles, the only one you haven't got. Nine of Cups. Abundance, affluence, you know, this very smug Arctic fox kind of lying on a bed of gold and golden apples. There's red wine, there are grapes there, there's money, so there's riches, wealth, abundance. Really nice card on top of that. So again, I think your imagination pays off in a sort of kind of I told you so way, but not in a mean-spirited way at all. You know, you can sometimes go, I told you so, I told you we climbed that tree, you'd fall out. I told you if we did this, we'd have a better life, or a better working week. So there's that energy as well. Yeah, crossing that, you've got the King of Pentacles. The antlers above his head have got all the material things hanging from there, so he's showing off his goods almost. It's like, yeah, check me out, I made this myself. Entrepreneurship, very solid, calm, mature, masculine energy, tenacity for antlers up there at the top. Sat on a very unadorned throne, so it's not a showy card. So really nice card to get on top of that 3 as well. So this is looking really good. It's just building. He's just saying the same thing on the top again. Yep, 9 of Cups, all about affluence and the finer things in life and appreciating them. There's prey down there, you know, the birds and the mice. They don't interest this cat anymore. She's above all that, you know. It's a very classy card. I call it, you know, like sophisticated and classy card right on top of that ace. So it's just gone good, better, just really good. Near future, safe space from the Queen of Pentacles. So Pentacles featuring quite a lot here. So it could be a money thing. If it is a money thing, it's great. She provides a safe space. You know, she's at one with nature. She's at one with where she is in life. And again, it doesn't have to be a female. It's a female energy. So yeah, love it. Safe space, great. So that's all looking really good. Down at the bottom, even better, Page of Pentacles. So you got the Page, the Queen, and the King. The Page, she's seen something she wants. She's seen that pentacle there, that watermelon, that fruit, whatever it is, that goal. And she just pulled herself up one-armed. She's also naked. Naked is about being authentic and truthful. You know, you're not hiding anything. And she's gone, do you know what? I really fancy that. Grabbed it, pulled herself up and got it. Love the energy for that. Right, that's the only negative card we've seen so far. The Cloak and Dagger card, the 7 of Swords. Just be careful. You know, I don't think this is you because you come to this site and this is a positive channel. But it is warning you about, with that strength, you could, if you weren't careful, kind of browbeat somebody and my way or the highway. I wouldn't do that because they're saving the biggest knife for you. You know, this card is. And I'm very aware that karma's a real thing, a real thing. You know, if you mistreat your power today, it's going to come back and bite you on the ass someday, maybe tomorrow, maybe next week, maybe not the same person, but trust me, what goes around comes around very, very much so. This is where you're going to find yourself. Love it. Hangman, favourite card in the deck, but in this deck it's my favourite card. I like the Magician and Hangman and the Fool, all those kind of high energy cards. This is about losing the battle to win the war, giving of yourself, again, a bit like the 3 of Pentacles. So just because you're in a position of power or you're right in a conversation, you know, sometimes you're winning the conversation, sometimes you go, do you know what, you were right, you just back down because you know you've got this. Yeah, be the better person. A lot of things about the 9s here saying that, you know, you're clever, you're assured. There you go. It's that assurity, that kind of strength of will's not the right thing. Strength of will would be driving it forward. You're not doing that. You're just going, I know I'm right, and I know I'm right. So that's it. It's beautiful energy. Really good week next week. Aquarius, I'd be an Aquarian next week, definitely. And then he draws the death card. The death card in this situation is next week. There's the end of something, and it's not a heavy card. It's on top of that brash, courageous knight. So again, she's gone, I don't want to do the washing up anymore. And the person's gone, okay, don't wash up anymore, we'll buy a dishwasher. You know, it's that kind of low level. It's the end of something. Or in a job situation, someone's gone, why am I always doing this? And they're gone, well, I'll do it then. And you go, oh, right, fine, okay, thanks very much. So it's that. So definitely, so you've got 2 major arcana there. Hopes and fears. Yeah, we can end the reading here. That's the Magician, my favourite card in any tarot deck. And another beautiful card in this deck. That's 3 major arcana you've got there now. Magician's all about manifesting your own power, your own ability. You have all the tools at your disposal. Whatever you want to do next week, Aquarius, you're going to do it. But don't do it in a mean way. You know, you just need to be able to own the power in a really good way. I think that's great. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Six of Cups again, which is doubling down on this. So it's just that, by all means, look into the past and go, yeah, it used to be great back then, didn't it? Yeah, it did. You're right, it did. Yeah, so just pop that down there. But that's the past. That only informs, only those experiences only give us the knowledge we need to do today what we did yesterday, rightly or wrongly. So you move on from that. So by all means, look at the past and go, wasn't it great in the 70s? Yeah, it was. It was also awful in the 70s. But, you know, we use that and then we move forwards. Final outcome on top of the star. So you've got 4 major arcana there. This card's called the Destiny in this deck. It's the Wheel of Fortune in a more traditional Rider-Waite deck. That's just fantastic. Basically, the train is in the station, or someone is offering you a bite of the apple. I'm going, do you want a bite of this delicious apple? What you're waiting for? Just take a bite. Just go for it. This is a really, really solid, positive reading, whether it's about love, whether it's about work. Hanged Man, I love. Magician, I love. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. If it's something to do with money, if you're on the fence about anything money wise, and this isn't financial advice, you know, it's just a deck of cards that we're looking at. There's a lot of heavy pentacle energy here, but in a very positive way. So I'd say that looks really good. But this row here, this row with 5 major arcana, and they're all positive. Even the death card, people always go, death card, it's like, it's not about somebody dying. It's really not. It's not heavy enough for that. This is just about, you know, be the better person, lose the battle to win the war. Yes, there's an end to something coming, but it's not major. And then these last 3, the Magician, to manifest that energy, that power. Anything you want to accomplish this week, you can do. If you were thinking of taking on a new course, if you were thinking of driving to work a different way, if you were thinking of asking somebody out, you know, you have all the tools at your disposal. The Fate card at the top there, the Destiny card, in the particular True Black deck, it talks about it coming out of left field and you not being able to stop it. It's something a bit like a Tower card. You don't see it coming. There's nothing you can do about it. This is your fate for next week. Hogwash, as far as I'm concerned. I would say, if you believe that that's what fate is, why do you even get out of bed? If you're fated to be Prime Minister of the UK in 2 years' time, and you're 12, and is that your fate, really? I don't think that's going to happen. So I like the idea that the train is in the station, or the Ferris wheel has come round and there's a carriage. Do you want to step on the carriage because you really love that colour green and you want it to go on the green one, or do you want to wait for it to go full circle and come back round again tomorrow, next week, next year? Yeah, so it's definitely about taking the opportunity this week, but very much being the better person, and don't look into the past any more than you need to. Just go, yeah, that was lovely. Move on with these really powerful cards down here. Aquarians, it's been a fantastic reading. I'm really looking forward to see how you get on. Do leave me some comments below so I can find out if I'm getting this right or not. In the meantime, I will see you for the next reading, which will be April 25th all the way into May. Have a great week, people. I will see you on Sunday. Take care.